Boom. And just like every other time, we are back. My name's Charbel Milan. Today we got
Dennis Contic here.
And this is a time shared. So, Dennis, before we get going, just going to get you up to speed. This is a time shared. The One and Only podcast is trying to bring people, innovation, trying to bring people like yourself to light, people who are out here killing it in a lot of industries that people are confused about and that they don't know that they can be successful in. So before we get going, if you just want to give people an update on who you are, what you do, your background, some of the things you're knowledgeable about, and then we'll dive right in.
Gotcha. So I'm Dennis Contic. I worked at UPS for a little bit, and then I traded in the stock market for a while before I decided to quit my job and trade full time pretty much. And it's been a journey, and starting to figure it out, starting to make some good money in it, and just some other things like real estate. I like to try to keep up with the real estate markets and stuff like that. I bale hay, sell hay on a farm also. That's pretty much my life right now.
Okay, so when did stocks even become a thing? Like, when did that even come to, like when did you even become aware of stocks and, like, the potential of making money in the stock market? Because a lot of people, man, they have a really weird perspective of the stock market. They think you're just going to get robbed. They think of people on Wall Street, market crashes, instability. But how did you find out about the stock market?
Man, it's been so long. I think, like I said, on Investopedia in 9th grade, I got on a simulator and just fucked around with it or whatever. And, and then I started doing it. I took a break and then started doing it more. And my girlfriend's dad actually, he had a big position in the stock market. I was like, all right, let me open an account, put some money in it because I had a little bit of money. You don't need a lot. Just had a little bit. Put it in there. Went on YouTube, searched up some different things, and I guess the rest is history at that point.
So how long would you say you traded for until you kind of felt confident to leave your job, man? Because that's big right there. Quitting your job and whether you own a business or you're focusing on an album or whatever someone's doing, to quit your job, bro, that's a step right there. That's commitment. Like, what was the build-up to quitting your job to trade full-time?
Well, first of all, I didn't really like the job. That was a big factor too, Like, it was just, the hours were terrible. I was like, dude, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be something else out there. And, I put a lot of time into the market outside of my job. So that's pretty much that, It's time. Work for it. And then finally, about a month or two ago, I was like, fuck the job. And then, but I had money made already to be able to quit the job. It's not like, I just found the stock market and quit the job, It's like I studied, I did it while I had the job, and then I was making enough to where I didn't need the job anymore.
So how much were you say you were making to make you comfortable leaving the job?
Weekly, I was making $1,000 plus.
Wow. Jeez, man. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, bro, the whole reason I reached out to you was because of Justin, bro. I was around Justin. He was telling me how you were killing it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to hear about it. And, then we went and grabbed a smoothie, which turned out to be a piece of shit, but we did. And it was a good conversation, and it led to this. And I was just amazed, bro, at your consistency to make money, to see a return. So obviously that says that there's a good behind the scenes going on. Like, your strategy is obviously efficient because you're able to turn around constant returns. You're able to leave your job. But how did it get to that? Like, what were some of the things that you would say besides, like, consistency took you to the next level? Like, was there ever, like, a time where you just went all in because you had a good feeling about a move and it did hit and that kind of gave you a confidence? Or do you try to, like, take your emotions out of trading? Like, what would you say is the mindset behind your success, bro? Because, I mean, I don't know, man. Over $1,000 a week, that's good money, bro.
Substantial.
Yeah.
I got to shout out Workhorse. That was my big position. So Workhorse, electric vehicles, delivery, so UPS, FedEx, all that stuff. And I liked the idea back when they were at, $1 a share, $2 a share. Got in substantial, like 2007 shares. I was in big, and it took a long time before I started realizing the big gains when it got up to $20 a share and all that. And it, like, I believed in the company. That's what people don't understand. Like, they'll get in this company and see, oh shit, it's going bad. Well, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. If you believe in the company, you just hold it, long-term investing, and it popped, and that's what really got my portfolio banging, bro.
So that's what you would say? You had to believe in it?
Yeah, you gotta trust it. Unless you're day trading or swing trading. You don't really have to care about the company that much. Technicals are big factors, but if you're gonna do a long term, you gotta believe in the company big time.
So how did you even find out about that? Because that's my problem,
Research.
man. Research?
Well, I'm in a couple pages too, Stock Twits, and we Discord, share ideas, different things. And back then, about over a year ago, I saw Workhorse pop up, and I researched them because it was big. It was starting to get bigger, and I researched, got in, and held it. It's all about research if you're long term investing. Research, man. You got to know what you hold.
So what was it like when you did finally get on? It was a crazy jump, right? It was like overnight.
No. The jump happened about a month ago, and it lasted about 2 weeks.
So what was it like when you logged on and you saw that your portfolio had like, what is that, 2,000%? How much? Like, that's a dollar? What? A dollar? How much?
It's $2.
So $2. How much did you buy in at?
$2.
$2 flat? Around there?
202.
202.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and it's at fucking $20.
But it was a stress. So I just watched it climb. I was like, saw it get up to 7, and that was a new high of the 52-week high. And then, I was like, this is going. Everybody was like, yo, sell. You got your profit, sell. I was like, nah, dude, I believe in this company. A couple days later, it's up to damn 20.
So what do you think's the next move for Workhorse specifically?
I think they got a lot going for them. Now, they have competition, they got competition. If they didn't have competition, they'd be like Tesla. But they got a lot riding for them. They got a lot of big news coming out about the electric vehicle. They got a USPS the Postal Service contract, $6.3 billion contract, and they're a front runner for that.
They got it?
They didn't get it yet, but they're front runner. 3 of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I do remember talking about this. So
if they get this contract, it's going to be huge.
If they get the contract, it's over. Wow. That's crazy, man, how it can just make or break just like that.
And the levels that it's at now, it's holding up pretty well. So the next, it could either dump, but it's not going to dump that hard, I feel like. It'll maybe get to 10, but you'll never see my average again, It's one of those things.
So what kind of trader would you say you are? Like, are you a price action trader? Or do you focus on strategies? Like, what's your setup to even get in on the technical side? Because like I told you before, I'm very knowledgeable about Forex, and I'm not really as in tune with learning about different stocks and being up to speed on what's hitting, what's not. But if you put me on the chart, I can tell you what's happening. And that's what I did with the trade we were talking about earlier. But like, what's your mindset? Like, do you trade off price, pattern, strategy? Like, are you just big fundamentals, like support, resistance? Like, what's your setup?
All those factors come into play at some point together, But I like the technical side, the patterns, the news that comes out. I like to hear the company have some news coming out to make them pop. But the other thing is, I like to short the stock a lot. So when that news comes up, bang, I'm shorting it because everybody's taking profits. So there's a couple technicals that I like. I like the RSI, Relative Strength Index, that I follow a lot.
What does that exactly tell you? Like, what is...
So there's levels 30, 50, and 70. If it's above 70, it's way oversold or overbought. My bad. 50's pretty even. It's a good level. And then if it's 30, it's oversold and it could jump.
So if it's oversold, you're like buyers are gonna come in, and then if it's overbought, sellers are gonna come in. But usually you'd only use that as a confirmation to like. Do you just do you just try to see what price does?
Yeah, I mean that's a big part of it. When you're day trading like me, and swing trading, the price action is like you need to be watching it. Price action is key. Volume, you need volume. Um, that's yeah, volume and price action is what you need in a stock.
So would you say you apply that mainly after you hear, excuse me, you hear word that something's happening? Is that like that's my problem, bro? Is that how stocks work? Like we do all the technical stuff after we learn the information about the world and news and what's happening? Because with Forex, it's all technical.
Right.
I mean, yeah, unless like
because that's currency, right?
the euro goes into like because man, I mean, bro, that's the thing with Forex. You're literally making money off of like 0.000. Like they're called pips because it's the fourth decimal.
Right.
Because money doesn't move like that, but it moves enough in the fractions. But with stocks, bro, you're talking about like
talking big changes.
People come on podcasts, man, and it changes stock values, and it's a lot more volatile. But so, do you find your information and then you hop on and get technical?
Like I said, stock twits. We all share ideas. I get different stocks, and then I go look at the stock and do the technicals first. I don't care about the news that much until I see the trend. I like to see the trend first and see, where the support and resist, like you were saying earlier, that's a big thing too. You need to know where support and resistance are. And then, you can dabble in what the company's about and see what news they have going on and stuff like that. But I like checking the technicals first.
Okay. So how would you say from an emotional standpoint does it feel, man, when the whole world is just kind of set up to have everybody working, everybody tied up, and here you have a way to make money online right from the comfort of your home, but it requires learning the skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it the type of thing where you were like, fuck it, I'll watch as many videos as I need, I have to learn this? Or did you just naturally have an eye for it? Because I don't know, man. I mean, I've known people that have been trading for years and they still haven't gotten some of the results you've had. And it's pretty interesting because even the fact that you quitting your job, like I have a lot of other friends that have started businesses, and I know that time period where it's just like you got to pick one side or the other. And sometimes the other side hasn't even really won enough, but you believe in it.
Right.
And then you quit and then you started having you had like a $2,000 week.
Yeah. One of these past about 3 weeks ago. Pretty big week.
How does that feel emotionally?
Now, you don't want to get too emotional with it, because the only stock I'm emotional with is Workhorse because I've been in so long. But once you start getting emotionally attached to these stocks that you get into for a couple days and you see it go down, you're like, no, it's going to go back up. You can't get that emotional with it. So I've learned, like I've had emotional stocks where I shouldn't have, and it really put me in the hole for a little bit. But then I put the emotions aside, I was like, fuck the emotions. You can't have it. And once you put the emotions aside, you're golden. You can't have emotions in the market because you don't know what it's going to do.
Here, my bad. Let me pull this up. Here, wait a sec. You want to hold it real quick? Let me just fix this because it's bothering me. There we go. That was just bothering me. But so would you say emotions kill people's trading? Not kill it, but like I remember
it hurts it.
It hurts it? Yeah.
I think so. You can't have emotions. Just like it's like a lot of things, you can't have emotions with it. It's not your girlfriend, it's not your parents. It's literally millions of people are trading. That price action is going to go crazy at some point, and it's going to go crazy up, crazy down. This depends on which side you're in, and if it goes crazy down and you want it to go up, you got to get out. I don't care how much you like the stock.
I remember with Forex, primarily Forex. Sorry, my audio gain's high. I just remember primarily with Forex, man. that was the downfall. Was you're in a position, you start losing money, and it would usually be like you have a complete idea of what's gonna happen, and the complete opposite happens. And right when you get in, it just completely goes the other way, and then you're thinking, well, like I know it's gonna turn around. I know it's gonna bounce back. I know, and the whole time you start getting emotional. You
Yeah.
start thinking about the value of the money that's involved. You start thinking about, just so many things. And then next thing you know, you're down 30%, you're down 50, and then next thing you know, you're so deep that you're just like, fuck. Like
Yeah.
now I just gotta hope to God it turns around. I'm so deep that if I close my position, I'm losing so much money.
Right.
It's worth. I'm just holding on for the ride.
Right. And that's why you got to cut your losses quick. If you can, and you see it, and you're skeptical of the price movement, like even if you get out with, let's say, $10 loss, that $10 loss is better than a $100 loss by far. And like, you want to cut that quick. Even if it goes up after, you're still, you played it safe, because you could have lost 100, but you played it safe. And that's what you kind of want to do. You want to cut your losses as quick as possible. I don't use stop loss. I don't do that. I don't like it, because it could go down below your stop loss and you're out, and it could fucking go crazy.
That happened to me before.
Yeah. So that's why I don't use it. I just watch it. If it's going down and I don't like it, I'm done. I'm out. Even if I lose, you're gonna lose. You gotta lose. You gotta lose to have big wins.
What's the most you've ever lost?
Shit. How long time frame you talking?
I guess just really biggest amount. What's the biggest amount you would say you lost? Do you keep your trade sizes usually the same?
Depending on price, yeah.
Okay.
But like 2,500.
2,500. Ah, damn.
Bad.
That's crazy.
But you can't get too down about it.
You
know,
can't, because you could
Can't.
make 5 right back. Jesus, man.
it's tough. But my biggest win, bro. Fuck. Workhorse, my biggest win. I didn't cash out yet though on that, but day trading wise, 1,400 in literally an hour.
1,400 an hour, and they just hop off. And what do you, like, what the fuck, man? What do you go, how do you feel after that?
Feel like crazy, dude. Feel like cocaine. You just did like 15 lines.
Really?
It's adrenaline rush. Yeah, it's
'Cause
crazy.
You just fucked it up, dude. You made someone's week pay, not even
Yeah.
in an hour.
And I was on the golf course a couple weeks ago. I think I told you about this. From 8 a.m. to 8:15 to 8:20, 15 to 30 minutes, I'd say. $400
Wow. While you're playing golf.
while I'm playing golf.
Sounds too good to be true, man. What did, like, that's a really good point. Do you think that's a problem with stocks? Is there's such a fucking, like, there's so many fakers out there? Because there's a lot of fakers, bro. There's a lot of people just trying to sell you a course, and because let's be real, there's some courses out there that are great. They change
Right.
people's lives. But with trading specifically, I don't think there's a course for it. Because if you knew how to trade, you'd be making so much money that you don't give I mean, let's be real. Unless you're like a known person and you've done your time, made your money, and you just want to give back, you don't. Other than that, you don't really have a reason to want to sell a course for $200. Like, you're making money, right? But you're not,
I think the
because
courses,
those people don't know how to trade, man.
I think those courses are for people that maybe don't have enough time to put into it, and like need someone's help doing it, but it's still sketchy, I don't know how I feel. I've taken some courses because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing early on, so I needed a little help, a little guidance, and I learned from it, but I didn't resubscribe to it. Got out.
I just feel like, at least with myself, that's where my skepticism, you could say, has always came with stocks, because I'm like, well, not really even just stocks, just trading. Like, when people are trying to talk to you about trading, I always just ask myself, I'm like, okay, you want to build a team, you want to do all this shit, right? Like, not like a team where you bounce ideas off each other and everyone's actually having results. I mean, like, a trading team and like all this shit, and like, it kind of turns into a fucking pyramid scheme. It's like, bro, I know so many people who pay to be part of like a trading team, and I'm just like, wait a minute, bro. Like, if those people knew how to trade, quite frankly, they would not care to talk to you. If someone's making 40 grand in a day trading like they say they are in the video to buy a fucking course, why would they make a course for $200? Why? Like, that's not like I could trade. Like, why is that a good use of my time? Like, why do I need that? You know, they don't. I don't think they do. I really don't think they do. Or
Yeah.
they've got in, had like one good trade, and they're like high off of it.
Yeah. I
Because
agree.
you're not making a fucking course. It took forever to get you to talk to me, you know,
Yeah.
like, so it's just like, do you think that that's a issue going on that people have like a skeptic mindset towards trading?
I mean, essentially, if you know somebody, if I didn't know anything about trading, nothing, just started, and someone comes to me with a course that's like, they got a lot of followers, and they come, make 50K in a week or something like that. Who's gonna do it? The person that doesn't know anything, right? But see, that's where it gets, you're paying. Like, I don't believe in it. I've done it, but now I don't believe in it anymore. I think if you're gonna make money in stock market, it's up to you to do it. It's not up to anybody else. You gotta focus and do it because nobody taught me. Seriously, I just
YouTube
did it.
University.
YouTube University, fuck college.
Dude, YouTube University, man. I
That's where it's at.
I love YouTube. I
It's
love it.
free. Go search a video, you'll find it.
Yeah, because on YouTube, the best part about it is you can tell it's full of shit. You can I remember if anyone's oh shit, if anyone's getting into forex, there's a guy out there, bro. It took me forever to find him. I was following him when he had like 40K subs, so I wasn't like an early adopter, but I think he has like over 200, maybe 500,000 now. I don't know, but his name is Naveen Perthiani, and he has a thing called Urban Forex. That motherfucker can explain shit, man. He literally travels the world, rents out dope hotel rooms, and just goes live on a webinar. And there's like fucking, dude, his chats would max out with like 900 people are all in there participating. And he'd have to like close it out because the shit would start lagging if there's too many people and there's a max. And I would never make it in time. But I'd get the email for when the webinar dropped and I'd watch it, bro, the whole hour. And when you get done, you're like, wow, like I really get this. And the best part about it
Those are
was,
the people you want. Those are the people you want.
he didn't have that many followers. He's making live trades in front of you. He's making fucking money, bro. He's in Bali. He's in New Delhi. He's in Tokyo. He's in Paris. He's just in these fire-ass hotel rooms, penthouse suites, just trading, like just boom, going live trading. What's up? I'm in London right now. And here's the best part. He'll meet up with people in the area that are part of his trading. And that's the thing, man. I almost did subscribe to his thing because, and I had someone else on here that said this, but it was like, the free content was so fucking good. I was like, what's the paid content? Like, what are you taking my money for? You know?
Yeah.
I didn't pay, but he had a program, and I was just like, what more can this guy say? He's giving everything out on YouTube for free. And I just remember I was like maybe like 30, 40 different people deep before I found him. And it was just a bunch of fakers, bro. No one's losing a trade on the video. No one's having a bad day. Yeah, and I'm just like, wait a minute, like, what the fuck?
If you're day trading, you're gonna lose one. That's just a given, But I respect those type of people that actually want other people to learn for free, spread their knowledge, like that guy. He seems like a pretty straight shooter.
For Forex, he was.
Nice.
But yeah,
those are definitely the people you want to be.
Do you think
following?
Like movies like The Wolf of Wall Street fuck up the perception of trading for people?
Just a crazy movie in general. But probably I guess that was a time though when you didn't have all this technology, You had to actually like call a broker to make your trade for you. I think that's how it worked. I don't know.
That's shitty, man.
Yeah, that is.
That's horrible. I could definitely see where the scam would lie. But I mean, what's your future? What's your like plan for the future with trading?
Shit, I wanna start making, 5K a week. That's the goal right now. Adding in your losses, obviously, but yeah, 5K. I'll say 2 to 5K. You'll take some losses. Losses will be there, but thing is, you'll take some big fucking wins, bro. big wins, but you also take some big losses. And that's what people don't understand. I feel like is they hear stock market, they're like running away from it. They're like, oh, it's just going to steal my money. Like you were saying earlier, like, why would I put my money in there? Well, your money could get lost or you can make a shit ton. You know, your chances are kind of like 50-50, I guess, but it's like starting a business. What are you scared to start a business? See that on Instagram all the time. You're scared to start a business because it costs money, you know? You're scared to put your own money in it. Well, you need to use your money to make money. That's kind of like the whole scheme going on, you know? That's what you need. And you got to take a risk, you know? Luckily, my risk is kind of doing good.
What's your plan? What's the plan for the future? Other than the 5K a week, like, do you want to start a group?
Oh, I see.
Do you want
I
to
see.
start a, like,
Yeah.
what impact do you want to have on the stock trading community?
Shit. Well, I can tell you with my workhorse money, when I cash that out, when I'm ready, I want to buy a rental property, start renting it out, get income from there. That's the workhorse. That's my goal for workhorse, which is regular day trading. It's just, you know, travel. I want to be able to go wherever I fucking want when I want. That's, you know, like your guy over here, Dubai, all these crazy places. And I know Corona makes it kind of tough right now, but
That's just right now.
it's the perfect time to make your money right now. So right after that, you can go do whatever. And that's my goal. I just want to travel, see the world. There's too much out there to like be stuck at a job, in my opinion. Not hating on anybody that's got a job, but that's just my opinion.
Do you want to start any type of group? Because I know you told me you wanted to start something.
I want to start a little group, just like, you know, well, Jack Bell, he trades. Got a couple other buddies that trade too.
What about the 20-year plan, man? You said you want to start a fucking hedge fund, right?
The hedge fund.
Dude, I think it could happen.
I want to.
Because if you show people your results, they might feel comfortable putting their money with you because not everyone has time to trade and be on the screen all the time. And you can leverage that concept. Like, all right, I am. So you might as well have your money on my side in the hands of people that are. I don't know, man.
The hedge fund's there. I need to personally show myself that I can do it, you know. You also need a Series 7 license. I think that's expensive. So that's kind of like what I'm kind of leaking into, I guess, trying to build up money for that. Just different things, travel, maybe start a hedge fund when I'm a couple years down the road. But I need to show that I can do it, get my license for it. And like when I worked at UPS, you know, I always I had a couple trading buddies there too that would do stuff, and I'd always share my ideas and stuff with them. They always ask me to put their money in my account. I'm like, nah, I don't think I can even do that, because if I get caught, I'm probably get suspended or something. But if I can get the Series 7 license, and then I could take their money and then do what I can do with it, because they seen my results too, and they seem pretty happy about it.
So they trust your product pretty much. You as a product, they trust it.
Yeah.
Damn. So for someone who doesn't trade but wants to get into it, what platform would you say to start on? Because I brought up the Webull account. It's been working out pretty good for me.
Yeah. You could do all trading platforms are 0% commission. When I first got Charles Schwab, every trade I made, which sucked, you had to pay a commission fee of $4.95.
What?
Going up, like if you buy it and you sell it. So that's $9 or a little over $9.
So you got to calculate that your fucking trade is going to make you more than $9.
Sucks. But now everything's commission free.
How'd that happen? What was the change?
Robinhood came along. Webull. Is it Webull or Webull?
Webull.
Webull came along. Those two were 0% commission. I think maybe Robinhood started it. And
Robinhood for sure.
They couldn't keep up. Like the big brokerages, Schwab, TD, they all changed to 0% commission because they couldn't keep up. Everybody's going to Robinhood.
So why? Like, how can Robinhood do that? Like, where do they still make money? Because they're not doing that shit for free.
Be advertisements, maybe? I don't know. I don't know too much about Robinhood.
Yeah, like that's one thing because I've used Robinhood in the past, and I mean it kind of sucks when you don't have over 25K in your account because then you're not.
You can't day trade. Yeah.
We can't do more than 3.
Yeah.
So it has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be worth it, bro.
See, that's what happened about 3 or 4 months ago when Workhorse really went, or I guess 2 months ago. That's when I got that 25 thing, so I could day trade anytime I want. Before I couldn't, so I had to swing trade, just try to build my money up. But now that I got the 25 in there,
Over
trade.
25 from one stock. So when are you planning to cash out on that one? What's your number?
I would like to see it past 30, and that would throw a number out there, probably 60K.
So if it passes 30, when are you just gonna be like, fuck the bullshit, I'm gonna just take my money? Is it after this contract signs? Because what happens if they don't get the contract and it tanks?
See, I thought about that too, but I just have high hopes. Like I believe they're gonna fucking get it. Like anybody could tell me all this bullshit that they're not gonna get it. Like that's fine. I believe in the company. I'm good. And if it does start tanking below 10 is when I'll probably start pulling out. That's when I'll pull out.
Below 10.
But my goal is 30 plus. Give me good old profit. I'm already up like 700%.
Dude, I can't believe that shit. I can't believe how one trade like that can really change your life.
I didn't think that would ever happen when I first started. That's why people need to get in it and see what they got. Just get in it, see. A year later, you could triple your damn account. Quadruple. Jeez, I don't even know what the number is that I did, but it's just because I researched and did it.
It's fucking crazy, man. It went from $2 to 20.
But I use Charles Schwab. I just like him. Always did. Robinhood's good. Apparently, they did crash one time when the market started tanking.
What do you mean
because of
crash?
Corona? Well, Corona happened. Everybody's trying to do money. This is what I heard. They were trying to take their money out, and it just crashed, so nobody could get out. That's what I heard, and it just fucked some people up. A lot of people.
So how did Corona affect trading from your perspective?
Shit, dude, it crushed it. Bad. If you were shorting it, you'd be fine, but every big-time buyer got crushed hard. You look at all the big trends. Look at all the big companies. They all took a hit at the same time. Boeing, especially airliners, big-time hit. Straight down.
Boeing's done, dude.
Until Corona's done.
I mean, I think Corona's going to be over after the election.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it exists.
To be honest with you, it definitely exists. It definitely does exist, but here's the thing. The whole world moved on, and now we're just using Corona here as political leverage, in my opinion.
I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Because it's relevant, so then they're bitching at fucking Trump for being a piece of shit, and then the other people are like, oh, we got a solution, and I'm on either side. I'm not on any side. I see the bullshit playing out.
Me too.
So I'm excited for the election. I don't give a shit who wins. I just care for the news to stop fucking covering Corona every day, giving people damn anxiety. Because that's all it is, bro.
We need real news. We need real news.
You're never going to get it, man.
This is not real news, dude. We know it's here. I mean,
dude, it's a business, man. They want you to be dumping anxiety 24/7. Oh my God, a murder. And a fucking 7 people hit by a car. And let's talk, bro, imagine just telling someone about that. There will be a time when there's a fucking channel all about the shittiest things happening. The weather's fucking trash and 12 people shot and police arrest bomber and fuck that, man.
Don't happen anymore.
Yeah, but it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. People, they don't want to hear that kind of stuff, but they almost feel like they have to. It's oh, that's relevant news. I got to know what's happening.
Well, see, there's so much fake news out there, too. You can't trust really anything. Yeah. You just kind of got to go, there's so much fake news. I'm not trying to hate on Twitter or anything, but Twitter's got a lot of fake news out there.
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean, Twitter's just people talking, man. And I mean,
if you get on the news stuff, yeah.
If I agree with what you got to say, that's great, but that doesn't mean what you said's right.
Opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody's opinion matters. I don't care if you're right. There's really no right or wrong, dude. It's opinion. Just opinion.
For anyone wondering, by the way, the other microphone is being I returned it, and I got one on the way. The Procaster, we had an issue. Shout out to Film Sway Bray. He understood. Dude, he hopped on and edited it in a way to where, like, you don't even know. I was really happy.
Nice.
Yeah, for anyone wondering.
Is it the same as this mic?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
One?
So then when you have both of them, oh, dude, the interview with 7 a.m., that shit, the audio is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It'll be good with this shit too, but
yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, it just got fucked up after that.
Seems
I didn't
nice.
realize it until I shot yesterday.
Is this all new gear? The headphones too?
Yeah, but I mean the headphones aren't even that nice. I mainly just focused on the actual interface device and the microphones, and yeah, and then
Nice.
gotta get the better arms. But to be honest, man, I've just been cranking a shit ton out until school starts.
That's good.
It's not like I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna go back to my like 4 or 5 a month.
Right.
But I've been shooting for like 7, 8 before I get back.
Right.
So far I've hit like 3.
Well, I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah,
Keep doing what you love.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. But anyway, sorry, that got thrown off. But yeah, so for someone trading, Robinhood's not the move. Because I think Robinhood's good to understand what's happening. It helped me.
It's easy. It's simple.
Yeah.
It's simple.
User friendly.
Very user friendly. Same with Weeble. Same thing. They're very user friendly. Very.
But what do you think? Because I remember when you pulled up the Charles Schwab, bro, it looked like fucking
Aliens.
Microsoft Excel. Like, you ever use Microsoft Excel and all the shit that you can do in there just by clicking corners and whatnot?
I always get fucked up. All my shit just gets deleted because I don't know what I'm pressing. It's crazy.
How long did it take you to be able to use the Charles Schwab?
Well, if you're doing it every day, you can pick up on stuff, and then you just click around. You know, just like if you're video editing, just coming in there, you just click around, see what you do. Look it up. Be like, hey, how do I use this chart in Charles Schwab on YouTube? YouTube University.
It's fucking amazing,
There it
bro.
is.
I love it. I literally love it. I was here. I heard this in another podcast, but like, they're talking about how it's gonna be hard for there to be another YouTube, right? Like,
They took over the game, man.
it's just the type of thing that you don't need two of. Like, you have one that works really well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of search engines, bunch of laptops, bunch of brands, but then there's fucking YouTube.
Where does everybody go when they need something like to
YouTube.
be shown? YouTube. I never heard anything other than YouTube.
I love it.
They destroyed it.
I fucking love it, man. Damn, dude. So for someone wants to fucking trade now after listening to us talk about it, what are some like what are the pages you went to? Like, what were because I was talking about Urban Forex and Naveen, but what were some of the things you checked out? Like, were you like religious about certain mentors or?
You know, I'll bring up Stock Twits again. It's just like a profile on Twitter, you know. You got your follows, people following and all that stuff. You go into the big people at 40K followers and check what they're doing. Just go in there, see, and then maybe look them up on YouTube, see what's going on. And whatever they're talking about and you don't understand it, YouTube. You know, like trending, like trends wise. Fibonacci. What the fuck is a Fibonacci? Like
It's found in nature.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was, dude. You know where I
haven't
went?
heard about that. YouTube.
YouTube.
Do you use Fibonacci a lot?
Yeah.
What do you shoot for? 53? When it hits 53, if it passes 53, you're like trend reversal
50.
or? I thought it was 53. Or it's 23.
I think it's
Isn't it like 13, 23, 60, or some shit?
38.
38.
38.6, I believe, and then a 50 point something, and then a 68 maybe.
So when it surpasses 50, do you say trend reversal? Is that where, do you think it's turned the other way, or
Yeah, I've seen it multiple times. Yeah.
how do you feel about that? Or do you, well, actually it's Fibonacci. Isn't that how you follow your retracement?
Yeah.
Because you're like, it's going to retrace to here, and then I can come back in.
Well, there's a couple different ones. You know, there's like a retracement, which is what I do, and then you got the arm something crazy. A Fibonacci fan.
Where's that?
See, I looked it up once and I just didn't like it that much, but I think you do it at a certain point and then it shows where the stock could go. I don't know too much about that. I like the retracement because that shows you if it goes down, it's going to retrace back up, you know.
At one of those positions.
Yeah.
It naturally will.
And if it goes up, it's going to retrace back down and then go back up. You just got to find out where it's going to hit. Different levels. Just got to research it, see what you got.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing about indicators is people want to give indicators shit. I like indicators because you just have to understand the whole time that this is giving me a different way to read the data
Yeah.
that's already happened within like fractions of seconds and shit. Because I mean, that's the reason why people talk down on it. They're like, okay, it's telling you what's happening. It's just converting it into different forms of data for you to understand. So you're kind of working behind. You're like in delay. But I disagree because for me, if I'm looking for something specific to happen because I've determined based off price action, just by looking at the chart, going to the 4 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, going to the 2 day, 3, and just understanding what's happening with the money, what's price. Then I turn on the indicators and I'm like, okay, when I see this, this, and this happen, if it's overbought and it's sticking out of the Bollinger Bands and what the parabatic czar is saying that it's in a buy, like there's so many things you can use to confirm your bias almost. And that's what I like about indicators. Do you use any indicators?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Besides the RSI?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, you're a 10-minute guy, right? Chart guy, 10 minutes.
I'm a 30 to an hour.
30 to an hour.
I use the 10 to get in. And then after I get in, I go to 30 to an hour because I'll just have fucking anxiety. Because there's fake outs, bro.
Oh.
Because if you go to the 15 minute and then you go to the 30 minute, you're like, wait, that spike didn't even happen. It was just a candlestick.
Yep.
That's what people don't understand. You're kind of not reading.
That's why you want to keep an open mind about different minutes. You know, you could see something on the 1 minute, go to the 15 minute and be like, is this the same stock? You know, that's why you want to, you know, you could be a 5 to 10 to 30 minute type person, but you also want to check out the other ones too. You know, you want to see what's going on. They tell a lot. They do. But the trends that I use are the simple moving average 20. Big. I like it. I love it a lot. Simple moving average 50. Those two together are pretty good. They work for me. VWAP, volume, something. Just type it in. I don't know. But
VWAP.
That's a good one too. Weighted price something. And then I like volume. I need to see the volume. I think there's one more. That's it. I don't like to be too crazy. I like three or four max. There's so many indicators out there, you know, that you could throw all of them up there and be like, what am I looking at? You need to keep it simple. Dude.
Yeah, you can definitely overdo it.
Yeah, you don't want to overdo it.
Jesus. Damn, dude. It's crazy, man. So how can people stay up to speed with you? Are you just gotta be posting content on your personal account, or are you gonna make like a separate account?
Sometimes I want to like start a Twitch.
You should.
I should.
And do live trading on it?
Yeah. Just see where it goes.
You should.
Yeah,
I
I could
support
see when I mess up and go back into there and see what I messed up, you know. But yeah, that might be in the near future. But I don't really show people my trades. If you're with me at the time, maybe I'll throw in a trade or something there. Like, because when we were with each other, I didn't show you a trade because I didn't have the money available at the moment, you know?
Because it's all workhorse.
They were all in some other stuff. But if like you were with me, I would have showed you what I got.
I feel you. Damn, man. How can people stay up to speed with you?
Text me.
Text you? That's the best way. What's your Instagram for anyone who watches this?
Dude, I don't even use Instagram that much.
What do you use?
Dude, nothing. Personal interaction.
Really?
I love it.
That's what this is. Shit. That's what we're getting.
Social media is killer, dude. I don't like it that much.
No.
I like to actually physically be there with somebody.
It's good and bad. It's weird.
Yeah, it's good for communicating. Yeah, but it's different when you're with somebody communicating with them. You can see their face, see what their emotions are.
See the bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what people don't get, man. Holy shit. Well, hey, man, I really appreciate you doing this. I know you're a busy guy. Hey, you put time aside for this.
I appreciate you, man.
Is there a message you want to leave people off with? Just, you know, your opinion about the stock market. Like, what would be your pitch to get someone to try to trade today?
My pitch is all you need is $5, man. All you need. You don't need. People are coming at you with like $20,000 thrown in there. You know, You don't need that. $100. Set aside $100. Throw it in there. See what you can do with it. It's not. That's all you need. People think that you need some big sum of money. You don't. You don't. My account started with $200. Now it's grown. If you get in there and do a little research, figure it out, you can grow your money. It's $5, $10. Isn't Acorns or Robinhood allow you to do $1? Something allows you to
Snapchat or not Snapchat, Cash App.
Cash App, yeah. $1.
Dude, they let you get in on Bitcoin with $1.
$1.
A fucking dollar.
Anybody can do it. If you don't have $1, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess try to get $1.
Try to get $1.
And once you get $1, or text me. I'll send you.
I'll send you a damn
I'll
dollar.
send you a goddamn. Just fucking text me. I'll send you
No
a dollar.
problem.
That's crazy, man. Well, hey, I really appreciate you doing this. You know, I feel like if anything, someone can watch this and be inspired to try because you're living proof. You're not an ad on YouTube. I know you.
Yeah.
I've seen your trades. I've seen your portfolio, and you got me fucking trading again, man. You brought me out of the dark. I traded for like 2 years, dropped it, and now I'm on the other end. I've joined the dark side, trying to dabble with the stocks. Forex is just, man. Forex, you need a lot of money. You do because of margin.
Yeah.
Unless you're fucking leveraging a high I'm not with the whole leveraging. I don't want to fuck up and owe someone money. So if you don't do that and you have a cash account, margin.
Yeah.
It's done.
See, on my explore page on Instagram, it's a lot of Forex, but I don't do Forex, so it's kind of strange. It's like they know I'm in the market, you know? Like they know I'm doing the stock market. I don't know why they give me Forex stuff.
I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense. They're just saying.
I mean, dude, I was sold on Forex because I was like, fuck trading companies. Like, I want to trade money. Money for money.
Mm-hmm.
Money's not going anywhere. If money goes somewhere, we got bigger problems. But it changed when I got in there and realized, like, okay, there's only like 12 major currency pairs that I'm trading at least. Maybe 3 that I'm actively watching. Yeah, I'm getting very familiar with them. Yeah, this, yeah, that. But, like, everyone is.
Yeah.
And it's so weird, man. Like, a strategy would work out perfect. And I'd be like, holy shit, like, life, like, bro, I told you, first trade I got in, used $20. Set a stop loss, went to class. That shit just tanked. And I made $79 in 10 minutes. And I was like, holy shit, my life's over. But I never saw that again because I was like, thought it was that easy. $20 trade. I had like $200 in the account. 3.
See?
But
that's all there.
That's all they could make me do. I couldn't do anything bigger than $20 trade. So it was like.
That's why
that's why 79% was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know.
In the stock market, you throw 100,000 at it, no matter. You're gonna either lose it or win it. I mean, it's not gonna like restrict you.
It's better than gambling. It's like better. It's like professional gambling.
Also, I don't think the stock market's gambling. You know,
Why not?
Because there's so much out there to like, you know, there's so many indicators out there that like give you.
I'm listening.
You get another beer? No. But there's so many indicators out there that, and so much news out there, always going and going. Like you can make money. Like gambling, you go into a casino, you're literally just picking a color.
And they're trying to take your money. The whole point. Take a drink. Take some fucking steak.
Then you walk out. You
want to be a high roller? Hell no.
That's all they wanted. You walk in with 1,000, come out with like $10, or negative. It's like good day in Vegas, yeah.
Some people have made it out there, bro.
I was supposed to go actually next weekend.
Are you going? Why not?
Nah, got canceled.
Why?
Just couple things happened.
Oh,
just didn't work out. But we're gonna go a little later on.
You gonna gamble?
See what I can do, man. You got to
try it out. I want to try it out. I've never gambled.
Me either.
It's never been a thing for me. It's not that I never did or I'm against it. I just never have. I want to.
I played some poker, like with some friends or whatever, but
I'd be scared to make a lot of money gambling, man. It'd fuck me up. If I went there and like came up, I'd be like, whoa. Like just if I got lucky and then thought that I had something special going on, but really I just got lucky.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people have fucked their lives up. I remember I saw something about a guy. He took like 20 grand in student loans, went in, played it, made over like 100K, paid the student loans off, dropped out of school, became a professional gambler. Wonder what his life's doing right now.
Good for that guy.
Yeah, right?
Hope he's Hope he's still gambling good. Hope he's balling right now.
That's too risky, man.
Yeah, that is. That is.
But shit, man. I really appreciate you doing this. Is there anything else you want to give the people before we go?
Stay safe out there. I don't think you need to wear a mask. Just wash your hands. Be safe. Don't lick a store rail or something, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't get like all up in someone's grill for nothing. Like I'm not gonna go shove my face in Charbel's face right now. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, for no reason. It's crazy.
But yeah, all these times will pass. Market will be back up. Be all right.
Well, shit, man. It's been great. Really appreciate your time. But
I appreciate you, man, coming out here.
Hell yeah, man. We're in the city. I love coming to Atlanta.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's home. But hey, man, just like every other time, my name's Charbel Milan. Today we got
Dennis Contic here.
And this has been a time shared. Thank you so much.